Hey guys, welcome to our review of Kishiryu Sentai RyuSoulger, episode 34. As always, I'm your host, Frozen Stratos. Here with me today we have...
Makotoa.
Dude, welcome back. Oh yeah, manhandle that snowball. There we go. Anyways, guys, we got done watching this episode, 2 days ago. 2 days ago, so we could respond to your comments and then also take a nap in between because it's been 2 days.
Oh,
but yeah, hey, this episode was... Well, it was jarring. The amount of time they didn't spend mourning the loss of Nada. Not a tear was shed this episode. But, I mean, on some level, I do sort of understand that opening we had. It was like the, hey, there's a sad thing that happened, but look at this fun thing. Hi! And it's sort of like what they did when Asuna had to say goodbye to Master Pink again. They tried to cheer her up because she was that sad. And just losing your master again, they immediately snapped to, hey, let's make fun of Melto or something. Just something to get their mind off of it. And I feel like that is the go-to titular coping mechanism for most toku shows. Like, hey, that's sad, but look over here. This is a fun thing. Hi,
it's supposed to be funny.
But I mean, they still sort of dealt with it in the background. There were their subtle ways of doing it. We saw Black and Green taking on that challenge in Ko's stead because he's dealing with so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I still feel like it felt wrong when everybody else was laughing and acting like nothing happened and having a good time. But I guess at the end of the day, was it really only Red, Black, and Green who cared? Like, what does nobody else? I mean, I guess we didn't have all of the friendly character interactions with the whole squad individually, right? Like with Nada, and so only a handful did. But I'm just like, because of the way that Nada went out, the way he went out too soon, and then now we're like, all right, guys, let's get this over with. Let's mourn our losses in a few moments via Red being the only person sad. It just feels, poor Nada. Like that. That's all I can think of.
I definitely get that, but just them sort of helping Ko shoulder the burden because, as you know, it's all about the Red Ranger. Helping Ko shoulder the burden is basically the function of these characters in this episode. Even Black, he didn't deal with any pain. He was, again, shouldering part of Ko's burden and trying to do some of that for him. Mm-hmm. And I think that sort of speaks to the bond that they've fostered together. Not necessarily the strength of the bond with Nada, but at least you get to see some of the character interactions really paying off in him actually caring for Ko. On some level.
Yeah.
Also, we got our introduction to one of the new precious villains who just turns things into cards, which on paper is kind of neat because you can get to turn things into cards.
But she just snatched up their hearts and turned them into cards, and
and then just crushed them. Oh man,
that was a time. I mean, like it's a different gimmick than I've seen in a while, so pretty cool. I'm glad that they didn't uber nerf the suit, the new power up that just came last episode. I'm glad they didn't uber nerf it when he was fighting her. Yeah. Because that would have pissed me off even more. Like, it's bad enough that Nada died for that suit, and then now for the suit to suck. Oh my god. So I'm glad. I mean,
apparently it still sucked when Nada was using it. So whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, she held her own because she has her tricks, and there you go.
and that's what I feel like the proper scaling should have been for the villain beforehand. But
Whatever that was, yeah.
yeah. It was really nice to see the two main-ish or the two long-standing villains fighting over Booger Boy, because that's just some good antics to have. And I really loved the no stakes version of RyuSoulger. It's the version of RyuSoulger where we got to keep Nada as this just fun character to have around, and then basically have fun with these pretty fun people. But now, we're moving into plot territory, which I'm sure many people were looking for. But
Whoever's left
yeah,
watching it.
but I don't know. I personally feel like I enjoyed it the most when they weren't trying to do something grand.
When you let go of your expectations.
Well, yeah, I guess my expectation is for them not to actually dive into the plot, and I don't know. I kind of want a more episodic thing out of this, just some fun for 24 minutes. But yeah, that's I guess it for this episode. I don't know. Did you have anything else more you wanted to say about it before we dive into the comments for this episode? Please say you do, because I need to bring it up.
Yeah, it's honestly, I don't know. Like, this episode kind of just went by. I don't know what else to think.
Oh shoot, we didn't even talk about the Elder. He was there.
He was there. I mean,
that was the actor they paid this week. Next
Oh.
week they're paying Master Red's actor.
Do we do we want to talk about the trials that Black and Green were going through that exist?
Not really.
Yeah, they're pretty nothing.
They're ho-hum. Yeah. I don't like. It's just it will say that they'll get a power up or something, or they learn something at the end of it, but it's either going to lead to them using the same stuff they had before, just in a weird, different way, and not getting a visual difference. I don't know. It's really just lip service. At the end of the day, you're going in for lip service.
Mm-hmm.
That's not kissing, by the way. That's just saying what the powers are. Yeah. Did you have anything else?
I think I'm good.
All right, let's get into the one comment from Double the Unknown. One day ago, edited. Ko and Melto saw the Elder at the kebab stand when they were looking for some sort of cure to a poison the group suffered in episode 6, so Asuna never saw him at the kebab stand. Okay, so we did ask about that in the watch-along, if Asuna never saw him. The episode itself was okay. Sentai typically has the characters move on from a character death before the next episode, so the fact they mentioned Nada's death is better than what I thought I was honestly expecting. The trial seemed like generic filler to get the group some new power up, but I did like the new general they introduced this episode. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree with those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. RyuSoulger's in a weird place, mostly because we didn't do much to set up any sort of overarching plot early on, and now trying it here, it's just like I kind of want to get back to our status quo just to have some fun before the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, didn't we have like a big monster like come down and attack that looked like it could have been a kaiju from like Ultraman or something? I
mean, I feel like most kaiju are really like all from weaved from the same tapestry.
They're like, better use that.
He looked like Destroya.
Yeah.
Who's a Godzilla villain. I think. I don't know. He came from space or something. I just played it in Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee. That's all I know about him. Yeah. So that thing was cool, I guess. They used the mecha combination that they're selling, so whatever.
And got beat.
Yeah. All right. Are you good? Are you done? I'm done.
I'm done.
Cool, guys. Thanks for watching, listening, whatever. If you like this episode, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to hear more from us each week. Tell us in the comments down below what you thought about this episode or what you thought about our thoughts about your thoughts. And also, hey, if it seems like we're a little bit out of it, it's because we've been reading up on a lot of this Copa stuff, and it's not a lot of fun. So, I don't know if we'll be existing at the end of this year. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Guys, thanks for watching. Keep it juicy.
See ya.
Oh boy, that was a somber note to.
Oh yeah. It's okay.
I don't know what sort of call to action that was supposed to lead to, other than, hey guys, make sure to be depressed in the comments down below.
Yeah.
Except you won't have comments down below. We're sending our channel to only for kids.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. No.